Hello. Testing. Hey, what's up? Oh crap! All right, so many people. Is that John? John popped in. Of course, John did. Mark as Buster. Hey, what's up, guys? Just making sure I'm streaming over here on YouTube as well. Looks like we are. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Jake? Movie Master Marco says, "Hiya, Georgie. What's up?" Let's see here. Hey, so what's going on, guys? How are y'all? Y'all good? All right, so welcome back to another super spectacular live stream extravaganza. This is the second one. We will be back to our regularly scheduled podcast pretty soon. We haven't because Bob Bang 94 there has been out of town for the past 6 weeks? I think, man. That sucks, man. We all float down here. All right, over here it says Max Morales says, "Hey, bro, I'm your biggest fan, by the way. Love you, bro. I also love your vids." Thank you, Max. I appreciate that. So yeah, Bob Bang 94, John, as you all know him, we'll be back pretty soon, and we'll be back to our regularly, our regular, podcast shenanigans, pretty soon. Which one? Let's see. Which one? Isles of Dogs or First Man? What? Isle of Dogs looks interesting as hell. Friday the 13th collection. It's around here somewhere. I don't know if you see it. You probably see it before I do. It's around here somewhere. I didn't get the new one though, not yet. Let's see here. All right, so I mean, I really don't have much to kind of go through today. We're just gonna kind of hang out, really. Um, One of the things that I wanted to talk about was actually the Cloverfield paradox, because upon I watched the damn movie like 3 or 4 times already. Uh, so I started thinking of more things. I did make a video on it. I hope you guys checked it out. But after that, after the fact, I started thinking about other stuff, and it. I don't know. Not a lot of people liked it. It was literally like split down the middle with the Cloverfield paradox. A lot of people were it was either like they liked it or they didn't. There was no kind of middle point. You know what I mean? The thing that I kind of oh, you haven't seen it? Come on, Chewy, close your ears in. The thing that I started, and actually this really isn't this really isn't much of a spoiler. But yeah, the thing that I started thinking about after the fact was that this movie, it's supposed to take place in 2028, right? This movie is actually the jumping off point for everything else in the Cloverfield universe, I guess you could say. And it to me, it's an interesting thing because this movie explains a bit of it, of why things happen, and it also gives the other movies that come out in the future so much freedom just to be their own thing without many people trying to backtrack and put pieces together. You know what I mean? So now we kind of know that this event that happened in the Cloverfield paradox kind of sparked everything else up and started everything. So I dug it, man. I really liked it a lot. Some of it was really insane. It really was. But I think that was the cool thing about it. Yeah. So I mean, I again, we'll probably watch it one more time, just because I dug it so much. Now I really do wish that it did have a theatrical release, though. That's kind of a bummer. Seeing a movie like, especially like a space movie like that, would have been awesome to see it in IMAX. But yeah. David is a Friday the 13th hater. No, I'm not. I love Friday the 13th. Will you buy Call Me by Your Name? Yeah, actually, I probably will. I saw. I will say that the first time I tried to watch it, um, I don't know. There was something about it that just didn't. I don't know. Maybe my attention was elsewhere. I had some in my brain, but I couldn't appreciate it. I went and watched it again, and I actually really liked it. I liked it the second time around. Let's see here. Hi. Let's see. BG Trant says, uh, "Will Justice League also release a digibook that includes the Blu-ray?" Yes, they will. That's a Target exclusive here in America. Here. So what are you guys up to? What are you guys? What have you guys been watching lately? I'm curious because I've been trying to kind of go back and watch a bunch of like older horror movies that I haven't watched in a while. Actually, it's not really a horror, but I just recently watched this one again after so many years. Really good. Super cheesy, but it's really good. See, I just got the Looper Mondo Steelbook. Ooh man, that's a nice one. I still haven't gotten that one yet. Want to get the Terminator 2 Mondo Steelbook. That one looks nice too. Oh, look at my big old cup of coffee. I need it today. I'm not a coffee drinker. Ooh, Westworld. Westworld. I fell in love with Westworld. Just the aspect of people not knowing who's real and who isn't, kind of thing. I love that show. Awesome. I can't wait for the second season. Yeah. Look at that. Look, it's almost as big as my head. Watch Maniac. Maniac Cop is awesome. I haven't seen Maniac Cop in a very, very long time. But yeah, that one's so good. Maniac Cop is kick-ass. David is the king. I am the king of caffeine. I don't like coffee though. You'll usually see me with like a Red Bull, but I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't, unless I really, really want to or really need it. And I drink my coffee like my soul is black. Let's see here. Over here, movie master Marco says, "Do you have the complete Breaking Bad series on Blu-ray?" Yes, I do. And it's over there. If I can, I'll get it in a minute. But yeah, I have the whole barrel set. That I dropped about $200 for that, and that's probably the. Actually, no, I take that back. That Captain America thing over there on that side is the Breaking Bad and Captain America set are the two biggest purchases that I've made Blu-ray wise, or movie wise. But yeah, love. I will still binge watch Breaking Bad like the whole way through, whole series, at least a couple of times a year. Love that show so much. I'm also seeing Greatest Showman is awesome. I love it. I've had the soundtrack on repeat. Fantastic movie. Well, it was a good movie, and not a fantastic movie. Really good movie. Better soundtrack. The movie itself did have its pacing problems, but I think you'll enjoy it. What's the most you've ever spent on a collection? Oh yeah, about like $250, something like that. Yeah, and see, I'm the kind of person that whenever I drop something like that, I feel super guilty right afterwards. I get like buyer's remorse right after, and it haunts me for a while. So yeah. Over here, let's see here. Matt 11708 says Stronger was good. Stronger was good. I'm a big Jake Gyllenhaal fan. Let's see here. Have you seen Black Lightning yet? Movie master Marco. I haven't seen it. I haven't had a chance to see it yet. I'm still catching up on Flash. I think I'm pretty much caught up on Flash. Wannabe Comedy. Did you like the Black Panther soundtrack? You know what? It's funny you say that because I just listened to it yesterday and I thought it was pretty damn good. I'm not a huge rap fan, but I thought it was perfect for that movie. So awesome soundtrack. Let's see here. Ooh, let's see comments. Matt. Let's see. If y'all don't have the Looper Steelbook, it's $25 on Amazon right now. Ooh, hell yeah. Cool. That's good to know. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, there's a couple of steelbooks that I'm gonna be looking to get pretty soon. So and then I'm trying to plan ahead for other videos too. And it's gonna, oh my god, my wallet is like crying right now because I'm trying to prepare for Lady and the Tramp. I'm gonna do some videos on that. Justice League is coming up. Thor Ragnarok is being released as well, so that's gonna be pretty hefty. But yeah, hey man, watch The Blind Side. I've seen The Blind Side. Yeah, that's a good movie. Really great movie. I'm a fan of Sandra Bullock. Yeah. Bluray Jake said, "Do you have Jurassic Park Blu-ray collections?" No, I don't actually. That's one thing that I'm very surprised that I don't have. I should probably get those pretty soon. Let's see here. All right, are you anticipating to watch Shrek 5 next year? They're making a Shrek 5? I didn't even know that. See, I might get the Target digibook for Thor. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that they're doing a digibook for a Marvel movie. Usually the digibooks that I've seen so far are only like the Disney ones that are like the storybooks, which are really cool. I just fell in love with those not that long ago, and the DC movies. So I'm actually really excited that they're gonna do a digibook for Thor. That's gonna be really cool. And then that steelbook looks awesome too. Do you have Ricardo? Ricardo says, "Do you have the Lord of the Rings steelbooks?" No, I don't. I have the collection. I think the set somewhere around here, right here, there. But no, I don't have the steelbooks. Let's see here. Do you have Kong Skull Island collections? Yeah. Well, I have like the steelbook, the 3D one, the Target exclusive with the lenticular. I did a video. There's a video, maybe a little ways back, that I did for the whole Blu-ray buyer's guide for it. Let's see here. Do you have WWE Blu-rays and DVDs? Actually, I do. They're a little bit over there somewhere. I'm a big fan. I love wrestling. I'm a big fan of wrestling, and I'm a bigger fan of documentaries on wrestling. That's the kind of stuff I dig. You know, hearing wrestler stories and how they kind of came up and started out. I love that stuff. I can watch that forever. The best one that I've seen, I really like Triple H's. Triple H's was really good, and Edge's was good too. And then of course I got to go with Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is my favorite wrestler. Let's see here. Phantom Fox 96 says, I've started heavily collecting Blu-ray, DVD, VHS, Laserdisc. Man, Laserdisc is awesome. For my personal collection, any tips for shelving units and inventory management? Great question, actually. This shelving I got here. This is Atlantic. The name brand is Atlantic. It's the Oscar, Oskar brand. They have I have four in total. Two shelves hold about like 770 something DVDs, and then the two in the middle are like the taller ones, and that's like 1,000 something DVDs. So I've had these for years. They've always been great. Nothing ever wrong with them. They're really strong, really sturdy. I'm thinking about maybe making my own pretty soon, and that's something that I gotta probably look into. As far as inventory management, I use an app called, it's called My Movies, and it looks something like this. And essentially, you press this little, I don't know if you can see it, but you press this little deal right here, and it pops up. It gives you the option to scan a barcode or search for it yourself. And I have all my movies in inventory right there. And then if you turn it sideways, it shows basically like covers of all your movies. So it's really cool. And actually, when you look at it, it looks like they're on a shelf, like being showcased. Let's see, right there. Yeah, so I like that app. I've used it for many years. It doesn't do VHS or Laserdisc though, so that's the only thing that sucks about that. Let's see here. Have you seen Super 8? The original Stranger Things? Yes. I love Super 8. When Super 8 first came out, I was under the impression that it was going to be Cloverfield 2. So that got me really, really hyped for it. So when I saw it, it got me excited. And then when I saw the movie and it wasn't Cloverfield 2, I got a little disappointed. But I was able to appreciate the movie for what it was. It was really cool, man. I really liked it a lot. I still like that movie. And there's some Cloverfield references in Super 8 as well. Bluray Jake, I'm going to do live stream in 10 minutes. You should go live with me. I can't right now because I'm still out live streaming myself. Let's see here. Chat over here on YouTube says, Movie Master Marco says Solo, a Star Wars story, looks fun. Yeah, you know what? I was very skeptical, very weary about that movie. And then I actually saw the full trailer, and it actually does look like a lot of fun. It looks like it's going to be a really cool movie to watch. I'm still weird about the lead actor, playing Han Solo, but it does look like it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Wannabe Comedy, are you going to do a Blu-ray buyer's guide for Thor? Yes. That should happen. I'm going to, again, try my best. I'm trying to plan ahead. With these things, I have to plan ahead, because if not, then I end up with zero money. Let's see here. Mattia Gallagher, do you like Rocky? Yes, I love the Rocky movies. Favorite one probably has to be, I think it's 3, where he fights Ivan Drago. That whole training montage where he's in the snow and they're playing Hearts on Fire. Love that scene. Let's see here. Greg says, are you picking up the Blade of the Immortal Steel this week? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. They sent me, and I haven't even posted this up anywhere, so you guys are getting first look. They sent me the actual Blu-ray to review, and I'm actually really excited to check this one out, just because it's the 100th movie that Takashi Miyake has done. So that's really cool. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it. Let's see here. Hold on, I'll get to that in a minute. Wannabe Comedy. Says Ayer Adam says all J.J. Abrams movies are connected to Cloverfield. I bet you. So does that mean Star Wars might be connected to Cloverfield? They did say that. I think that there is a small little reference somewhere. I can't remember what it was right off the bat, but I think that there was I highly doubt there's Slusho in Star Wars, but there was something that was kind of a nod to Cloverfield, I think. Wannabe Comedy says, what are your thoughts on the crappy Venom trailer? I'm glad you brought that up, because I was pissed off. I'll be honest with you. I was pretty upset when I first saw it, because we've been wanting a Venom movie for so long, right? And then we don't get Venom at all. We saw a little bit of tendrils, like the black symbiote coming up, and that was it. And that sucks, man. That really sucked a lot. I showed it to my son, and I didn't tell him anything. I just said they have a Venom trailer. So he sat down and watched it, and his reaction, it ended. I didn't tell him anything. It ended, and he goes, "What? Where's Venom? Where is he?" Like, he freaked out too. Basically his reaction was the reaction of the internet. And yeah, and I started thinking about it. I'm like, well, you know what? We complain so much as moviegoers that I do a lot of that complaining as well, to be honest with you. That we get a lot spoiled for us within the trailer. And then the moment that they don't spoil anything for us in the trailer, everybody gets mad. And like I said, so did I. But then I started thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? They went about it the wrong way, I feel like. They should have at least given us like an arm or some. And if they would have given us an arm, I would have been fine. I would have been happy with it. But I think I don't know. I feel like maybe they were trying to do the right thing, but then either that or they were just trying to rush out a teaser trailer. because literally it just finished filming like not that long ago. So I don't know. It's a bummer. It's a bummer that that teaser trailer went the way it went, and hopefully the next one comes out better. So let's see here. Favorite Wes Anderson film? Isle of Dogs looks good. Yeah, you know what? That's from Marco there. Isle of Dogs does look good. Wes Anderson. I don't know. I wanna probably say. I really like The Royal Tenenbaums. I really like that one a lot. I do like The Aquatic Life. Yeah, I think I want to say The Royal Tenenbaums. Yeah, I think so. Let's see here. Thoughts on the Cloverfield Paradox? We just talked about that a little earlier. Yeah, Cloverfield Paradox. I liked it. I love that movie. It's different. It's not going to be for everybody. Like I was saying, it's always 50-50. Either there's people that just straight up like it, and people that just straight up don't. And it's kind of a bummer, you know. It got so much flack, you know, from a lot of people already, and I think it was genius marketing, the way they did it. They released the trailer during the Super Bowl, and then they released the movie right after the Super Bowl. You have millions and millions of people's eyes on the Super Bowl, and then, you know, they're saying, okay, this movie, right after it's over, you can watch it. Everybody went to go see it, or everybody went and saw it, you know, on Netflix. I thought it was a genius move to do that. Let's see here. Did I like Creed? Says Mattia Gallagher. Did you like Creed? Yeah, I really like Creed a lot. I thought it was a great movie. I like Michael B. Jordan. I think he's a really strong actor. And I think the one thing that I appreciated the most too was that he actually got knocked out. Like, I guess that's like a thing that, you know, Sylvester Stallone says, that okay, if you're gonna be in the movie, you gotta get knocked out by a pro, and they knocked out Michael B. Jordan, so that was pretty cool. I appreciated that. Let's see here. Which the movies in 2018? I don't know. I don't know. Drew Nelson, hey bud, love your vids. My wife and I watch you all the time. Oh man, thanks Drew. Appreciate that. Mattia Gallagher says favorite MCU film. I'm gonna have to go with Captain America: The Winter Soldier. For the specific reason that I feel like that movie was the game changer for the MCU. That's the movie that turned everything around, flipped everything upside down, and it was a great like political thriller. And that's something you don't see very often in superhero movies. I love that one to this day. I think I have probably 4 different versions of Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and then I have a bunch of Captain America Civil War as well. Hey, Hood Geek Trill, yo. Let's see, Bluray Jake, do you like Linkin Park? Yeah, I listen to Linkin Park. They're cool. Adam says I was satisfied with the Venom trailer. You are? Well, I mean, again, upon really thinking about it, that's why I don't like to make spur of the moment videos. And I try to kind of steer away from reaction stuff because I like to let it kind of linger with me a little bit before I make a quick reaction because I want to put something out. You know what I mean? And no fault to anybody that does that by any means. I think there's a lot of people that do it really well, better than I would ever be able to do. But sometimes I like to have things linger with me a little bit because from the first viewing of something, my opinion can change real quick if I watch it again. You know, that's why sometimes I'll watch movies twice, especially if I watch a movie that I don't like, or or if I watch a movie and I kind of come out of the movie I don't know how I feel about that. I'll make sure I watch it again so that way I know why I felt that way. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I come out of that movie from a second viewing and I'm like, you know what? I actually really liked it. So, yeah. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Robert? Robert says, hey, David. Wannabe Comedy says, still waiting for the return of Power Ranger toy reviews. Shut up. I don't know. It may happen. I don't hide the fact that that's how this channel started. If you guys go back to like my first videos, I was doing toy reviews because that's the stuff I like. Always, this channel will always be about stuff that I'm into, whether it be, you know, toys, movies, Blu-rays, whatever. It don't matter. If I have fun with it, then yeah, I mean, I'll do it. So if you go back, you'll see some of my older like toy reviews and stuff. Very cringy a little bit, but yeah, I have tons of Power Ranger toys above here. You can't see them, but it's tons of stuff above here, all across my Blu-ray shelves and stuff. Yeah, I love that stuff, man. I'm a big Zelda fan as well. Let's see here. Mattia Gallagher says Ben Affleck or Christian Bale. Man, I don't know, because I like both. I like both actors, and both are really good Batmen. But Ben Affleck, I think, has a better look to him. In like, he looks better in the suit, I believe. And his voice, I think, is a little bit, you know, his gravelly voice or his distorted voice sounds better. Christian Bale is just a really strong actor, I feel like, though. Christian Bale has his portrayal of Bruce is totally different, and I think I can appreciate his take too. But I'm gonna have to go with Christian Bale. I think so far he's had the best Batman movies. Let's see here. Cloverfield movies equals good marketing. Venom equals bad marketing. I agree. What's your favorite 3D movie? Will Coco have a 3D release on Blu-ray? You know what? And I think, oh man, my favorite 3D movie, that's a toughie. Because usually 3D movies are, I mean, they're pretty fun to watch. I really like Blade Runner in 3D. That one was really well done in 3D. 3D Coco's not gonna have a 3D release. I don't think. I was looking into it. I don't think that that's going to happen, and for the simple fact that I think 3D is starting to go away, and that sucks. That sucks because I like having the experience of the third dimension at home, you know. But yeah, and they don't really even make 3D TVs anymore, which kind of blows too. And I'm hoping and praying that the 3D TV that I have doesn't go out on me at some point. Let's see here. Oops. See here. Excited. All right. Hey, Doctor Strange flipped everything around. Literally, yes. I guess Doctor Strange flipped everything around. Oh. Let's see here. I wonder how John feels about the Venom trailer since he's a big Spidey fan. I don't think he liked it very much. Yo, where'd you get your shelves? I need some for figs. I got these shows. These are Atlantic Media shows. The Atlantic brand. They're called they're the Oscar, OSKAR line. I think they're roughly about like $75 to like $120, something like that, depending on the size that you need. Phantom Fox 96. Is there a movie you wish you could see for? Oh yeah. I always have to kind of go back to Sixth Sense. When I first saw The Sixth Sense, I thought that was an amazing movie. It like blew my mind. And then now I can't watch it again because obviously we all know what the twist is. And it kind of messes everything up, you know, when you watch it over or whenever you watch it multiple times. Sixth Sense, I think, was a really cool movie that got me, that kind of got me surprised. It caught me by surprise whenever I first saw it. Let's see here. Favorite Spider-Man cartoon? That's a good question, Marco. Favorite Spider-Man cartoon? Mine is a tie between the Spectacular Spider-Man and 90s Spider-Man. That's a really good question because I love all the Spider-Man cartoons that have come out. I probably will have to say the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, but Spectacular Spider-Man is pretty solid too. I had to when they canceled it or whatever, they released a complete series set on Blu-ray, and I ordered it, and I will watch that one from start to finish. I think it only lasted about 2 or 3 seasons, and then they started Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man didn't grab me right away. Like, I wasn't completely convinced with it right away, but after a while, I started getting accustomed to it. I think it was around probably, I want to say like 5 seasons or something like that. And then they canceled it, and then that's when it started getting good. They started doing some really good storylines. I hope they release like a complete series, set of Ultimate Spider-Man 2, because that was a really, really well done show. First season was kind of rocky though. But to answer your question, probably 90s Spider-Man though. Let's see here. Mattia Gallagher says, worst Marvel movie ever? Worst Marvel movie, man. That's a toughie because I really like all the Marvel movies. If I have to make a pick, I will probably have to say, man, worst Marvel movie. I'm trying to run them all through my head right now. I would probably have to say The Incredible Hulk. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about that pick, just because they were still trying to figure everything out. I love the look of the Hulk in that movie, and then from there they kind of pushed it further, ahead. But that movie wasn't. That was probably the one movie that was loosely tied to the MCU for a very long time because of Edward Norton. Yeah, I guess I'll probably have to say Incredible Hulk. I really wish that they would do another Hulk movie, but yeah. Well, did he say Marvel movie? Yeah, he did say Marvel movie. Yeah, Ghost Rider. Okay, I'm thinking MCU. Yeah, if I have to say an actual Marvel movie, yeah, Ghost Rider probably takes it. Thank you, John. Let's see here. Drew Nelson says, are you gonna do a home theater tour of your setup? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. My space is always very, very cluttered, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll definitely think about it though. Robert, I saw the 1517 to Paris. The acting and writing was very wooden. It could have been a lot better. Wow. Okay. I was actually really curious about that too. I was interested to go see that. I think the thing is, and from what I understand, the actors are all like people that it actually happened to, so they're not professional actors. So that's probably why. That's kind of a bummer though, man. I had high hopes for that movie. Let's see here. What's with the weird and creepy emoticons dancing in the corner of the screen? I don't know. I just couldn't think of, if you're on YouTube, you'll see the little. I have like little graphics, and I just have I have a Carlton doing the Carlton dance, the weird teddy bear going side to side, Lisa dancing, and then some weird guy going like snapping and dancing. Yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to put something random. Let's see here. No, I didn't. Okay, look. The spinner. Did I finish the spinner? I haven't even opened it yet. Because look, this is what, I don't know if you can see it. Look how intricate these small pieces are. They're so small. I don't know if I can do that, or if I have the patience for that. If you guys can't see it there. It's so small. I don't know if I could do it. I feel like I'm going to break something. So I don't know. I don't know if it's ever going to get done. Ayer Adam says you should do Blu-ray trips and hunting videos. I've thought about it. I don't know how that would come out, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit awkward. Yeah, if I do stuff out and about, I get really awkward and weird. So I don't know. Maybe if everybody wants it, but yeah, there's a lot of people out there that do it probably way better job than I do. So I don't know. Definitely, I'll think about it though. Yeah, that's Walmart for you. Yeah, yeah, it is. Let's see here. Mattia Gallagher, do you like the Watchmen movie? Yeah, I do like the Watchmen movie. I really like it a lot. I feel like that's probably one of the most true to nature, graphic novel or comics, coming to the screen. I thought it was done very well. Okay, Wannabe Comedy says, why do you always look pissed off or disappointed, sad in all your old thumbnails? I just noticed. Because that's just my face. I don't know. I guess my thing is that was again still at the very beginning of me doing YouTube, so I was very unsure about things, and I didn't know if people would like somebody like and all that stuff. I don't know, but they're there. Stop looking at my old stuff, man. Let's see. Spider-Man animated series or Batman animated series? Says Mattia. I'd have to go with Batman. Batman animated series is pretty awesome. Yeah, one of my favorite shows. Movie Master Marco. Is there a movie you ever walked out of? Me and my dad went to go see a Watchmen movie when it came out, and we had to leave because I was too young. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's happened to me too when I was little. But if I have to say that I legit like walked out because I thought it was stupid, or didn't like it, I don't. I think I have to say, oh man, what was it? Is it called Kung Pao or something like that? It was some weird like slapstick martial arts movie. I cannot remember the name right off the top of my head. Or like Kung Fist or something. I can't remember what it was. Some weird slapstick comedy martial arts movie. I thought it was so dumb. I paid, sat down for about like 20 minutes, and I was like, I can't watch this, and I left. I didn't even bother to get a refund, fight for a refund. I just left because it was just so dumb. I don't know. Those kind of movies don't grab me right away. They have to be really good for me to stick around for. Let's see here. Phantom Fox 96. Is there something that you would like for your collection this year? I've been looking for the T2 head bust on Blu-ray, but it's super expensive. Yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question though, because I try. Normally, I make purchases now for Blu-rays and movies that have to do with me making content, which sucks, because I don't get to purchase a lot for myself. Man, there was one that I was thinking about recently too, and it's out of print. Maybe you know what? I think I want to say that the Friday the 13th collection, it was like in a tin. That one's like really crazy expensive now, and I really wish I would have gotten it back when. Let me think about that, because that is a really good question. I know that there is something or some things, but yeah. Let's see here. What's your favorite steelbook in your collection? Says Mattia. I don't know if I have a favorite, because they're all pretty cool. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Probably gonna have to be the Captain America set back there, Civil War set. Again, it's probably the most I've spent on movies in one go, and they're just so unique. I think those are really cool. Any of the Marvel steelbooks are also really, really well done, so I like those. Let's see here. Matt 11708 says, Dave, when is your next update? Pretty soon, actually, probably within the next like day or two. I have a couple of things coming on Monday and Tuesday, I believe, and then I think I'll be filming another update video around that time, something like that. I don't get why people don't like Iron Man 3. I actually really liked it. It's a character piece and helps you understand the character of Tony Stark instead of the same old generic action movie. Yeah, I like it. I thought it was a different kind of Iron Man movie. We didn't get to see, Tony Stark in a suit for the majority of the movie until like towards the end, which I actually kind of liked because yeah, like you said, it's a character piece. We get to know Tony Stark a lot more, and I appreciated that, and I like Shane Black in his directing. I thought he's a great director. Probably not so great person back in the past. I don't know if you Google Shane Black, if you guys don't know, he had a lot of like issues with the movie industry just because he got really cocky early on in his career. But I think he's kind of redeemed himself over the years. Let's see here, Kung Pao. Yes, Kung Pao. It's man, I don't know. Okay, I will. Phantom Fox says that movie that I was talking about was Kung Pao. He said it's a great movie. It's great, man. He said give it a rewatch. Okay, just because you're asking me to, I will definitely give it another shot. Because again, I don't like to be the one that's like, oh, I don't like something and then just leave it at that. I'll definitely give it a rewatch then. Let's see, Urkel played a teacher in 1517 to Paris. Yeah, I did see that. I saw that in the trailer. That was interesting. I hadn't seen him act in anything in a while. Let's see here. Yeah, JD Bond said the reason the 1517 to Paris had okay acting was because Eastwood used the actual people that were involved in the event. Yeah, we were talking about that too. Yeah, I think that's probably why. And that kind of sucks for the story. You know what I mean? Because I think it's a powerful story. It's a great story. Yeah, that does kind of suck. Bluray Devil says, well, I'm from Romania. I easily went with my dad to Kill Bill 1 and 2 when I was 4 and 5. Now I'm 14 and I'm a big collector. I make reviews on my channel too. Hey, we'll go check him out. Was it Bluray Devil? Check out his channel. I'll check it out after we're done with this live stream. Let's see here. Wannabe Comedy says, have you ever fell asleep watching a movie? I fell asleep watching Kung Fu Panda 2. I have a funny story about falling asleep at a movie. I try not to. I try to go to the movies in the mornings, like on the weekends in the morning, because that's when I'm up and alert. Sometimes late nights, especially if I had a rough long day, and I watch a movie at night, and I'm sitting in a comfortable chair, I tend to doze off sometimes. The one time that I got so mad, me and my wife went to go see The Departed. Departed is a fantastic movie. Love that movie so much. This was opening weekend. We went to go see The Departed, and literally, I don't know what happened. I think maybe I had a couple drinks or something like that. We got there, and it started, and I fell asleep like 10 minutes into the movie. And I woke up right at the end of the movie where the big reveal and twist happens. And I was so pissed off, like so mad. The credits rolled, and I didn't realize what was going on. I was like, "Oh my god, I missed the whole movie." My wife couldn't believe it. She said she tried to nudge me, and I didn't wake up. And I was so mad. And then I get home, and for the next couple of days, everybody I was running into, like, "Man, The Departed was awesome." I'm like, "Shut your mouth." And then it wasn't until I didn't get a chance to go see it until it came out, or I didn't see it again until it came out on Blu-ray, or no, DVD. I'm sorry. And I picked it up, and I love that movie so much. Fantastic movie. But yeah, that's forever gonna be my fail, my movie fail. Let's see here. Mattia says, do you like Big Bang Theory? Yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't watch it regularly like a lot of people do, but the times that I have seen it, I enjoy it. I thought it's a smart comedy. It's like, if a lot of times if you don't get like the intellectual jokes, then it's not, it doesn't appease you. It doesn't I guess interest you. But yeah, I like it. I think it's real funny. Let's see here. Blu-ray Devil says, I like the old Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey. I'm sorry, it was a guilty pleasure of my childhood. I think every Spider-Man that has been around has their own their own take on it, and I like certain things from each one. Yeah. Vinyl art, not a toy. Hey, what's up? Let's see here. Phantom Fox 96 says, other than film, do you collect anything else? Video games, comics, stamps. Yeah, if you maybe I'll see if I can post some pictures later or like a little video. But yeah, I collect stuff. I started off with comics. Comics was my big collecting thing when I was younger, and from comics it just spread out to everything else. I collect comics, I collect action figures, I collect movies, I collect some video game stuff, but like video games, I should say. Some video games. I just like to play video games. But I collect my biggest thing, I guess, video game wise, is I collect Zelda stuff. I collect Zelda memorabilia and games and stuff like that. I'll post some pictures later. But yeah, yeah, I collect I collect a lot of stuff. Sometimes it's a bad thing because it starts to try to trickle out into the rest of the house, and my wife doesn't dig that very much. But yeah. I see more and more people are using Movie Pass. Yeah, I've seen that too, and I've been actually really considering it. As long as I don't get surprised by some price increase or anything like that. Yeah, I think I might do that as well, because I love to go to the movies. Like literally, if I would go every day. So I think that's probably the perfect and easiest thing for me to do. Just Movie Pass. See here, Lord Bread, can you make a buyer's guide about all the Terminator films? I don't know how that would work because there's a lot of Terminator versions out there. I can maybe, I mean, I can think about it. Usually, I do buyer's guides for like movies that are coming out or just released, so that way people can kind of have the option, can see the video and pick an option. They want to go grab at the store. But maybe I'll try to do a video regarding some of the Terminator movies out there. Yeah. Let's see here. Wannabe comedy, replace all the dancing emoticons with Spider-Man dancing scene from part 3. I probably should. The one where he goes like that. Yeah, just random, just back and forth. Let's see here. David, did you see all the new Steelbooks coming out? Says Matt. Yeah, I think Paramount is releasing a whole slew of Steelbooks. Some of them look cool. Some of them, I don't know. Whenever they come out with like a collection of Steelbooks that all like kind of look the same, I'm all about uniqueness. So I don't know. I might pick up a couple of them though, like maybe World War Z. I think those are the ones you're talking about, right? Maybe the Tomb Raider ones. And I know there's a whole bunch. Yeah, but yeah, I saw them. It's kind of insane that they're all releasing them on one go. Wannabe comedy. I like Project X more than Superbad. What about you? I was okay with Project X. It wasn't a terrible movie, but I think I like Superbad more. I thought Superbad was really, really funny. See here. Monker says, "Have you seen Freaks and Geeks?" Yes, I love that show. I really wish that they would have given that show a chance, and it would have gone longer. But then maybe we wouldn't have had all those all those actors start branching out to other things. I don't know. So maybe it was a good thing that it didn't last very long. Adam Ayers says, "Hey, look, it's me from Instagram here." What? It's always weird whenever you get like people like cross pollination, like people from YouTube will show up on Instagram, people from Instagram will show up on YouTube. That's always funny. Let's see here. You know what I like? It says Bluray Devil says, "You know what I like when you're a movie hunter kid? Well, I can watch and buy movies over my age. It's not a problem for me." I'm because I'm a dad. I'm a father. So I feel when I was younger, I saw a lot of movies that I probably shouldn't have been watching. And I saw a lot of film, when I was younger, a lot of horror movies when I was younger. Um, and then again, I'm older and I'm a dad. I couldn't imagine letting my kids see some of the stuff that I saw back then. So I don't know. I mean, if your parents are okay with it, hey, that's fine by me. I think being I guess being shown or seeing a lot of film when you're younger is also a good thing, especially if you're really passionate about it, because you can understand, I guess, the way filmmaking works at a young age, and that's what happened with me, and that's why movies have been my life. Literally. I mean, when I was like young, I want to say I was maybe like 7, and I've always wanted to tell this story. This is kind of what sparked all this back here. When I was about 7, we used to go visit like my hometown down in South Texas, and we used to always visit family and friends there, and we used to stay with some family, and their neighbor, kind of we became friends. We all became friends. So every time we would go down, we're like, oh hey, what's up? They barbecue and all that stuff. They invited me over there to their house one time, and they had a huge movie collection. This is around the time of VHS. They had a huge movie collection. It was just like a big shelf and just movies. And I remember walking in there, I was like, oh my God, this is what I want. Like, from that moment, I wanted movies. And I love movies so much that, and they saw that I would just stand in front of that shelf and just look at everything that they offered to dub a bunch of, like, tape a bunch of movies for me. And they did that. So I went home with about like 40 movies, 3 movies on each VHS cassette, and I watched movies over and over and over. And it was that moment that sparked. I was like, man, when I'm older, when I'm able to, I want to buy movies. I want a big, huge movie collection. And yeah, so I have it now. And that's also the really cool thing about being an adult. You can buy stuff yourself. Let's see here. Let's see. Lord Bread, do you watch anime? Is it sell on store? I'm in another country. Oh, yeah, I try. It's been a while since I've really watched any good anime, and I know I've had people give me recommendations so much, but I have to watch so much, I don't normally get the chance to. I remember I tried watching Attack on Titan, and it didn't grab me right away, so I kind of put it on the back burner, and I haven't picked it up since. And people always tell me it gets better. I'm like, I know, but I just don't have time. Let's see here. Matt says, I saw RoboCop when I was like 5 or 6 years old. Yeah, me too. I saw it when I was really young. Adam Ayer says, I've just started collecting American Dad volumes. Do you collect them? No, but I actually really like that show. I think that show is one show that people maybe wouldn't expect that I would watch. I don't watch it religiously, but much like The Big Bang Theory, whenever I do catch an episode, I think they're funny. I think they're funny as hell. Do you want to be comedy? Do you collect CDs or vinyls? No, I don't. I have some CDs here still. I don't collect them. Vinyls, I am actually thinking about starting to get into vinyls, especially like for movie soundtracks. I think I'm gonna start doing that, and like getting some of the limited edition stuff. I just recently got a record player again, so like a turntable. So I'm thinking about it. Heartbeat Noise, right? Heartbeat Noise says, "Do you like Buffy?" Do I like Buffy? Hell yes, I like Buffy. I'm a huge Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. I love that show so much. I remember I started getting into it when season 4, I want to say, no, maybe it was season 3. It was one of those. When one of those seasons started, we're actually running on TV, and from there I watched and collect all the Buffy. I have all the Buffy seasons there and all the Angel seasons as well. Those are some of my favorite shows of all time. Just because they're like, it was like the monster of the week type of thing. And it was so good. The humor is so good. Joss Whedon, that's Joss Whedon for you. Love it so much. I've seen Big Knack says, I've seen Star Wars A New Hope, May 1977. I was 10 years old. Man, you see, I really wish that I would have gotten to see the original trilogy back when, when it first came out. You know what? No, I take that back. I want to say, I think I saw Return of the Jedi in theaters. What year did that come out? Was it like 89 or something like that, maybe? I want to say, because I remember the Ewoks. So, I think I did see Return of the Jedi in theaters. See, my favorite, Heartbeat Noise says, my favorite is season 5. Do you also like the 1992 movie? Yeah, the 1992 movie is good. Very different than the show, obviously. Season 5 was really good. That's the season with Michelle Trachtenberg, right? I believe that's where she kind of comes around. That's with Glory, right? I think she was the big bad of that season. That's a good season. I really like that one. I like my favorite Buffy episode of all time is Once More with Feeling. I will watch that episode over and over and over. It's a great episode. It's a musical episode, but great episode. Phantom Fox 96 says, "Are you from Rio Grande Valley?" I'm from Brownsville. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm actually from Far. I was born in McAllen, and I lived in Far for many years. Well, not many years. I was there until I was like 6, something like that, and then we came to Houston. I'm in Houston now. Big Knack. Then, okay, you said it was 1983. That's when I was born. So I couldn't have seen it in theater. I wouldn't have remembered it. Unless they did like some sort of re-release that I remember seeing. I don't know. But then I guess the Star Wars movies that I saw in theater first were the prequels. See, Heartbeat Noise says, my favorite Buffy episode is The Gift. Yeah, The Gift is good. Which one? What's the one with her mom? The one where her mom passed. That one was that was a heart-wrenching episode. Let's see here. Star Wars 1977, The Empire Strikes Back. When did that one come out? I think 78 or 79, probably. Let's see here. Jose Reyes says, did you hear that CDs aren't being sold in Best Buy starting in June or July? Yeah, I heard that. That's crazy, dude. That's like one of those, I don't know, it makes me feel old. It really does. That's so weird that they're going to stop doing that. It's just like when I stopped seeing VHS, blank VHS tapes being sold. It was just so odd, to have a form of media just be discontinued. It's crazy. Let's see here. Heartbeat Noise says, it's the one where Buffy makes a sacrifice by killing herself. It was her swan song. Yeah, and actually, you know what? Fun fact. That episode was designed like that because they didn't know if they were going to come back for the next season. Yeah, so that was essentially a just in case, like series finale, just in case. Let's see here. Bluray Devil says, good morning, USA. I have a feeling like it's going to be a wonderful day. What? Matt11708 says, Dave, how's the picture quality, or how's the picture on Class of 1999? It's pretty good. There's still that like grit and then grain, that you would expect from like an older movie, which is, in a sense, I appreciate that they keep that stuff. When it looks too clean, that's when it starts looking weird. But it's actually a really good picture. Let's see here. Lord Bread, do you watch Kamen Rider Build? No, I don't. Actually, I've had a lot of people tell me that Kamen Rider is really good, and actually, I've been meaning to watch it. I haven't watched any Sentai stuff in a while, and I need to catch up. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Sentai, and like, you know, the Japanese, you know, for all people that don't know what Sentai is, Japanese Power Rangers, Kamen Rider was Masked Rider here. That when they tried to do it here, yeah, it looks really cool though. I like that. It looks really interesting, and the people that do like Kamen Rider cosplay, it's insane, man. Like, more power to them. That is really awesome that they do that stuff. Let's see here. How long have I been on, guys? I don't even know. Have I been on for like an hour or so already? I'll probably be cutting this pretty soon. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you know, I mean, throw them my way. Wannabe Comedy says a turntable. We got to start calling you DJ Deviant. In full effect. I forgot about my coffee. It's all cold now. Look. It's about as big as... Look, Texas. This is where I'm... Look. I want to show you where I'm from. It's Brownsville. I'm around like this area of Texas. That's where I was born. Down here south. Yep. Oh, I need that caffeine. Monkiker says, do you collect Funko Pops? I have some. I don't collect them. I did initially, and then it got to be like a disease. And then I collected too many. So I still have them. I don't actively collect them though. If I see a really cool one here and there, I'll pick it up. Yeah, like horror ones. I really like horror ones. Hey, Mr. If310, hi from Spain. Hey, what's up, Spain? One of my favorite YouTube channels. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That's I always get weird. Not get weird, but again, I can be a very awkward individual sometimes. Like, if I were to run into anybody and they say, "Oh man, you know, love your channel," it would make me close up. I get very shy. I'm very shy. Believe it or not. So yeah, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Let's see here. Bluray Devil says, my dad let me see Kill Bill at 4. Yeah, watching movies is for me is now like a lifestyle. That's good though. Again, it's all up to the parent. You know, if they're gonna let you watch a rated R movie or anything like that, it's definitely up to the parent. I don't feel completely okay with doing that. There's even some movies like, oh man, when I took my son to go see X-Men Apocalypse, and we saw X-Men Apocalypse, and it's an X-Men movie, right? Well, I think he was about like 5 at the time or something like that, and there's that part with Magneto, and when Apocalypse comes into where Magneto is, and the whole thing got quiet in that whole interaction. And then he's like, what? He said something along the lines of like, who the fuck are you? And I was like, oh my God. I looked over at my son and I'm like, please don't pay attention to what he just said. Heartbeat Noise says, are you hyped for the Tomb Raider movie starring Alicia Vikander? It actually looks really good. I think I'm getting more and more convinced with it. I wasn't entirely convinced initially, but it looks like it's going to be a really fun movie. Again, just like with every video game adaptation, I always say, I hope this is the one that changes it around, turns it around for video game movies. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with low expectations, but I'm pretty excited for it. Let's see. Have you seen The Phantom Thread? No, but that's on my list. I heard it was pretty good. I don't know. Have you seen it? What do you guys think? What did you guys think of The Phantom Thread? Let's see here. Favorite Edgar Wright film? Mine is Scott Pilgrim. I love Scott Pilgrim. Somebody, I don't know who, but somebody walked off with my copy of Scott Pilgrim. So I got to go out and buy another copy of Scott Pilgrim or something. But yeah, I love Scott Pilgrim. I love the style, the stylized look of it and the way it is, really like comic booky. But I do have to say Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead I think one of my favorite, because you took, I love zombies, I love horror. They took that genre and just like totally made it awesome. When you think of a horror comedy, you don't think it's gonna be like that good. This one was really good. So Shaun of the Dead for me. Let's see here. Bluray Devil says, "What is your favorite movie of all time?" My favorite movie is Shawshank Redemption. You know what? It's weird because as I was reading, I was thinking about Shawshank Redemption. I don't know if it would have to be, but that's up there. It's really hard for me to pick a favorite movie of all time, but it's up there. Let's see here. Monker Curses. I don't collect Funko Pops because they are too hard to collect. Yeah, I agree. There are too many. Plus, there are variants, store exclusives, chases, convention exclusives. I agree. I think that's what kind of got me out of collecting Funko Pops as well. Is that it's just, there was just so many of them. And you'd get one and then there'd be like 3 other ones that came out. So, yeah, I just stopped altogether. I sold a couple of them while they were kind of very, very valuable and in demand. But for a good cause. I will say that I did sell them for a good cause. But yeah, I don't really actively collect them like that anymore. Big Nack says it's a little strange, but Daniel Day-Lewis's performance anything short of amazing. Daniel Day-Lewis is always a fantastic actor. The thing I like about him the most, and just like surprisingly enough, like Jared Leto and stuff like that, whenever they go into a role, they're method actors, so they get in their role. Same with Jake Gyllenhaal too. I'm a big fan of all their work. So yeah. You can go broke collecting pops. Yes, and that started happening, and I started having to look at it in a different way, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Let's see here. 23H-Lop23 says, "Do you know if there's a Cable movie coming out?" I don't know, but I'm almost for certain that if Deadpool 2 it does fantastic, like I'm sure it's going to. I'm sure there's gonna be a Cable movie. If not, then he's gonna be the main focus in the X-Force film. I'm sure of it. That'll be his movie basically. Thoughts on the new Deadpool trailer? It looks hilarious. Yeah, it looks awesome. I couldn't stop laughing. Deadpool is always going to be up there, especially after the success of the first one. I think they know their audience now. They know their stride and what to hit. Ryan Reynolds is fantastic and funny in pretty much everything, and he knows that character inside and out. That character Deadpool is now an extension of Ryan Reynolds basically. And yeah, I think they could continue with so many Deadpool movies if Ryan Reynolds wanted to, and that could be basically his bread and butter for forever, if he really decided. Big Nack says Black Panther next week. Yes, got my tickets already. My son's excited. He loves Black Panther. That's like the moment he saw him in Civil War, that's it. He was just all about Black Panther. See, Heartbeat Noise says, "How do you feel about the Resident Evil movie starring Mila Jovovich?" I personally like them, but they're so cheesy and inconsistent. The last movie contradicts the second one. Yeah, the Resident Evil movies, I have them all. I've bought them. I bought them all. I want to say probably multiple times. I think I have multiple copies. But for some odd reason, I like them. I'm not going to even call them a guilty pleasure because I'll admit it. I watch them. I've watched them numerous times. But they're not great. The first one was really good, and I felt like they were going down a good route with the first one, and then I don't know, maybe budgets or something like that, and they just the budget started getting smaller or something, and they had to get creative, but they just started looking worse and worse, and then they never stuck to the whole lore, the zombie lore, and they just did whatever they wanted to basically, and that's what sucks about it. Hopefully I think from what I understand, they are supposed to be rebooting the Resident Evil movies. Hopefully they do it right, this next time. Lord Bread says, I hear that the new animation film called Ninja Batman is coming soon. What do you think? Did you watch the trailer? I did watch the trailer. I thought it was pretty cool. It's interesting. I like interesting takes on characters. Like that new Batman movie, the one that just came out. Oh my God, I just reviewed it. Jesus. Gotham by Gaslight. I thought it was a great Batman movie because it's not the typical Batman that you would normally see, and I like seeing like variations on his villains and stuff like that, or different characters within that world. So yeah, I think Ninja Batman is gonna be pretty cool. Wakanda forever. Yep. Tommy Boy says hello from Norway. Hey, what's up? Monkaker says, what are your thoughts on the Mr. Rogers movie starring Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers? I think that's interesting. I don't understand why they haven't made a Mr. Rogers movie before, like about his life. And with Tom Hanks, I don't see a problem with it. I think Tom Hanks is great in pretty much whatever in life. I think he's just great. Let's see here. Favorite Marvel animated series, X-Men the animated series, is my jam. Yeah, that one was really prolific for me, just because as a kid, you get to see these storylines that maybe like when I was a kid, that came out around the time that I was first starting getting into comics. And so I got a chance to see an animated version of these big storylines that happened in the comic books. And then it got me interested to go read the comics. You know what I mean? So I love that. Let's see here. All right. So with all that being said, we're just going to go ahead and end this episode, this live stream here. Thank you guys so much for checking it out, for hanging out with me. My head didn't explode this time, so thank you very much, man. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys for checking this out. Again, this was really fun. I kind of came into this very unsure again, because last time was really fun. I wasn't sure if it was going to be the same. We're going to have the same stride like we did the last time, but we did. I thought it was really cool. A lot of great questions from you guys. We got to do this again, right? I mean, is it a mutual thing? We agree, are we in agreement that we got to do this again? Because I had a lot of fun doing this. So anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out this live stream, and I will catch you guys next time.